So Caitlin Clark is somebody that is obviously basketball's the preference. No matter what day of the week it is, the words from Caitlin Clark in 2016, since we're all going back to 2016 for nostalgia, reign true. Raindrop, drop top. Eyeball non-stop stop. And it does not matter, like, whether it's rain, hail, sleet or snow, her birthday or a random day. She ball non-stop stop. And obviously,
the internet went crazy. During her birthday workout, Caitlin Clark revealed a stunning transformation that directly tackles her past issues and injuries, completely altering her path forward. Forget what you thought you knew about her off-season work. This is not just a cosmetic change. It is a calculated reset built for dominance. Her previously bulked-up frame, once praised as a strength, was quietly her biggest weakness, locking her shot and contributing to injury. Now she looks like a completely reworked player, intentionally shaped for peak results. This move sends a clear message, responding to league-wide problems and a serious effort to protect its most important star. The face of the league has returned lighter, faster, and more dangerous than ever.
she ball non-stop stop. And obviously Caitlin Clark working out during at this time is impressive. And first of all, Rob Dozier that's a big hire. Like, obviously with Keith Porter being gone, like Rob Dozier, that is a big hire. That's a really big hire, considering like where he is, like what he has done. Like, he has been an NBA trainer. He's worked with a lot of big players. He has worked with a lot of big players, and obviously
the real mastermind behind this massive shift is Rob Dozier, the Indiana Fever's major new addition. This is no ordinary trainer. Dozier is an NBA veteran stepping in after Key Porter, and his background includes work with numerous high-level players, along with time in the NBA G League. His arrival marks a serious upgrade in Clark's development system, moving away from the old isolated training style. Known as a genuinely elite trainer, his presence points to a more advanced professional plan to unlock Clark's ceiling beyond expectations. The franchise is clearly spending big, trusting their most valuable piece to one of the top minds in the field.
Jumping and doing 360s in the air a little bit more, but working out with these people, it's not necessarily about what they do in the individual sessions. It's who they can bring. The difference is who they can bring with them. So, like, especially on the men's side, it's like I knew guys who, like, Drew Hanlon would fly them over to LA in the summers, and they would play against. These were like really high level D1 guys. Played pro, never were close to the NBA because you can't really get an NBA player to commit to doing that. But they'll fly over to LA for a little bit of money, and during the summers, their job would basically be, you're playing against these guys, you're guard.
What separates Dozier's approach, and what was clearly missing before, is the addition of a true team-based workout structure. Forget last year's fake defense. Images from her birthday session show 5 people on the floor, with her pointing to a live game-driven setup. This is no longer a solo shooter with a rebounder. These are likely active defenders creating realistic in-game conditions. One-on-one drills are gone, replaced by a higher-level system designed to push her against real competition. This marks a critical step in her professional growth.
Chris Brickley, Drew Hansen, Rob Dozier, or me. If it is a catch-and-shoot workout, it is irrelevant. One person acts as a rebounder, kicks to the shooter. They either shoot on the move or they shoot off the catch. Or sometimes you want pass from a different angle, rebounder hits passer, pass. It's the same thing. From 10-year-olds to pros. There are some drills that are the same. But I do think Rob Dozier, obviously working with an NBA team, there's obviously, you can see here, there's a team with them. There is a team. It is Caitlin Clark with 5 others. So somebody's obviously...
Many people misunderstand the value of top NBA trainers like Dozier. It is not about revolutionary drills. A catch-and-shoot workout looks the same whether it is with Chris Brickley, Drew Hanlon, or Dozier for a kid or a pro. The real advantage is who they can bring in, the level of players they can assemble for competitive runs. These trainers act as connectors flying in elite college or pro talent to provide consistent smart defense that challenges stars without overwhelming them. This type of opposition is essential for growth and far superior to static drills or basic partners.
A team. There's obviously, you can see here, there's a team with them. There is a team. It is Caitlin Clark with 5 others. So somebody's obviously acting as defenders, people helping her out in those settings. So from every workout we saw last year, it was Caitlin Clark. It was Caitlin Clark and kind of dummy defense by Keith Porter. It was Stephanie White shouting things at Caitlin Clark as she did a workout. But considering there's this many people here watching, the reality is that surely one of these is acting as a defender. There's 5 people there. You can play 2s.
This new chapter is not just about Dozier. It represents full organizational alignment. Caitlin Clark is now training directly with the entire Indiana Pacers staff, not just a standalone personal coach. That means access to top-tier strength conditioning and skill specialists, all working under one shared philosophy. This shift reflects an NBA-level investment in her future, ensuring every part of her game and physical health is carefully managed. This complete support system is a game-changer, creating an environment where every staff member plays a role in her progress.
Trainers. She's working out with Pacers trainers. She's working out with the Pacers staff. And that's the thing, again, when it comes to people on the staff. Like a guy I used to play with worked as like a really low-level S&C coach for the Houston Rockets. But like this guy was like, here was the fucking man. Like I played, like he's pushing, like he's 30, in his mid-30s, late 30s now, but he's still the fucking man when he plays here. But like, again, he was just in and around the organization for Houston. So at times he would stand in as a defender. He would stand in as a rebounder, as a passer, like really good player, just being.
One of the most important focuses in her updated training plan is her right-hand game. Last season, Clark struggled when attacking and shooting to her right, often looking uncomfortable when pressure arrived. Even if those moves were practiced alone, converting them at full speed against live defense was a challenge. With the Pacers staff involved and real defenders on the floor, the priority is clearly fixing this weakness. Fans should expect a smoother, more confident Clark finishing and driving right, making her far harder to predict.
She attempted like 3 off the dribble 3-point shots going right and left. The things that people were concerned about, left and left of shooting going right, I think she attempted like 3 of them last year. At the end of the day, when you've got defense in, when you've got when you're working on stuff like that, it's going to help having as many people as possible. And look, maybe I'm reading too much into this. Maybe I am. The reality is that I probably am. But we're not seeing footage of the workout. We can make assumptions, but at the end of the day, like, we're clearly seeing them go a completely different way with Caitlin Clark. Like, Kate, I didn't realize.
Even more obvious was her near-complete lack of left-hand finishes at the rim last season. Critics, including this voice, pointed it out repeatedly, noting how rarely she used her left in workouts or games. This was not nitpicking. It was a major hole in an elite scorer's toolkit that defenses exploited. With game-based training now in place, the hope is she is finally developing this skill. A reliable left-hand finish would unlock new layers in her offense, making her much tougher to guard inside. This improvement is vital for her long-term success.
Like, Kate, I didn't realize how much Caitlin Clark's arms had bulked up last year until that picture. The picture's going around, it's her birthday, of her at a wedding, where I'm like, she legitimately was like, I don't mean this in like a non-basketball sense, but like, she legitimately had above average size arms. And that's just as a player, not for a guard. And in fairness to her, like, Ryan Howard was trying to run through her and she was bouncing off. Like, there were benefits to Caitlin being bigger. She was.
Last year, calling out these flaws like the missing left hand often led to claims of hate or overanalyzing workouts. But the numbers supported the concern. Clark took very few off the dribble right-hand threes and almost no left-hand layups in real competition. There was a clear hesitation to publicly confront these weaknesses. Now, with a new staff, those areas are being directly attacked, confirming earlier critiques and showing a willingness to address past gaps. This reflects a higher level of maturity and intent. The most noticeable part of her off-season change is her dramatic body transformation. Last year she added significant muscle, especially in her arms, giving her above-average size even beyond most guards. The goal was to absorb contact and power through defenders. But that choice brought unexpected problems. The added muscle hurt her movement and disrupted her shot mechanics, causing efficiency to drop. While the idea was strength and durability, the reality was far more damaging. Extra upper body mass slowed her reduced agility, and most concerning, altered the rhythm of her shooting motion. That change became a major issue. Ultimately, this well-meaning bulk-up led to injury, proving the approach was flawed for a perimeter star. It was a hard lesson. Now in recent birthday workout footage, the difference is clear. Caitlin Clark has leaned out significantly. This is not a small tweak. It is a full reversal of last year's plan, showing a shift in conditioning philosophy. The slimmer build aims to restore speed, agility, and most importantly, her clean shooting form. This signals a focus on fluidity and finesse over brute strength, aligning her body with the demands of high-volume deep shooting. The objective is simple: maximize performance, not raw power. This physical change is not just her choice. It mirrors a wider league-level push. The WNBA has seen a troubling number of injuries tied to excessive physical play and inconsistent officiating. That frustration likely led to players rethinking how they prepare physically, realizing added bulk can also create new risks or hurt performance. The unspoken message appears clear: reduce reliance on physicality and fix officiating. The league seems to recognize that its environment pushed players to bulk up for protection only to get hurt. This internal reckoning highlights how injuries to stars damage viewership and brand value. This is not just about health, but about the league's survival. Caitlin Clark, as the league's face, embodies this issue. Her bulk-up, meant to handle physical play, led directly to injury and reduced impact. If the biggest draw is sidelined, the whole product suffers. Her injury became a symbol of the league's self-inflicted problems, forcing change. The integration of Pacers staff and a game-based training model represents a full shift toward an NBA-style approach. This is about elite-level development using proven systems that address physical and mental demands. The Fever are finally committing to giving Clark the same support male superstars receive. Rob Dozier's NBA and G League background is not just a resume line. It shows his understanding of training elite talent under pressure. He knows what it takes to manage the demands placed on stars. That makes him uniquely suited to guide Clark through a crucial season with training tailored to her reality. His presence elevates the entire program. Every detail of these birthday workouts, from Dozier's hire to multiple defenders, shows intention. This is not random shooting. It is structured to prepare her for real pressure moments, especially in areas like right-hand drives and left-hand finishes. The goal is confidence and muscle memory under stress. This focused design is built for immediate impact. No matter the day, Caitlin Clark's commitment to basketball is constant. Her old words still apply: she plays nonstop. That drive, paired with a smarter training plan, sets up a potentially transformative season. Her willingness to adapt, shed muscle, and embrace nuance shows her hunger to improve. This is an athlete evolving in real time. The stakes this season are massive. With a new body, elite trainer, and full staff support, excuses are gone. Expectations are not minor gains, but a major leap, especially in past weak spots. All eyes will be on her, finishing left, attacking right, and handling pressure, knowing this is not just a workout but a deliberate reinvention. This is more than new trainers. It is professional evolution under scrutiny, and a franchise fully backing its star. Her birthday workout revealed a layered plan to fix physical and skill issues, driven by a league-wide understanding of what must change to protect its most valuable player. The slimmer body, elite coaching, and game-based work are not details. They are parts of a carefully built strategy to unlock a stronger, smarter, and more unstoppable version of a player who already captured millions. The future of the WNBA may depend on it.